Again, I am your teacher for today and I am Ma'am Monica and we are here again to learn new things. Today, we are going to talk about a part of speech. Are you familiar with part of speech? We have learned about noun, pronoun, and verbs. And for today's lesson, we are going to talk about a new part of speech that I'm going to introduce to you, grade 4. Are you ready? If you are ready, then let's learn and play together. We are going to talk about adverbs. An adverb is a word which adds something to the meaning of a verb. An adverb shows how, where, when, or an action is done. Meaning, an adverb can answer the questions how. For example, how do you drink? I drink slowly. Okay? So, tinatanong, how do you drink? Or in other terms, paano ka uminom? And when you say, I drink slowly, the word slowly answers the questions, how? Meaning, the word slowly is an example of an adverb. Next, it also answers the question where. For example, where do you put your things? You can say, I put my things on the table. Okay? So you answer the question where. And it also answers the question when. When do you study? You can say, I study every night. Okay? So you answer the question when. When do you study? You answer, I study every night. The word every night is an adverb because it answers the question when or kailan. Okay, let's continue. An adverb can also change the meaning of the word it modifies. For example, she typed correctly. The color red word correctly is an adverb. Let's continue. She typed incorrectly. The adverb gives the reader more details and makes sentences interesting. Okay? So, instead of saying, she typed, kasi she typed is a complete sentence, merong subject, merong predicate, you can add, she typed correctly. So, anong pwede nating itanong doon? How did she type? So, ginamit na natin yung how, and your answer is, she typed correctly. So, yung correctly, that is an example of an adverb. Okay? So, that's it. Let's continue. Some adverbs can tell how an action takes place. For example, Ricky ran slowly. Ricky ran slowly. So the color red word slowly is an example of an adverb because it answers the questions how. Okay? Paano siya tumakbo? Tumakbo siya ng mabagal. In English, Ricky ran slowly. Okay? So do you get it? If not, you can always make a review of our previous discussion. Let's continue. An adverb tells how an action takes place is called an adverb of manner. Again, an adverb that tells how an action takes place is called an adverb of manner. To make it simpler, adverb that answers the questions how or sumasagot sa tanong na paano is an adverb of manner. Okay? So you remember that because it's included in your learning task. An adverb of manner answer the questions how. Example, the bulls fought ferociously. Okay, so yung verb dito or yung action word na ginamit is verb. And the adverb used is yung color red which is ferociously. So sa picture makikita nyo kung anong meaning ng ferociously. So maigting silang naglaban. So pwede natin sabihin the bulls fought. Pero pag tinanong, how did they fought? You can say the bulls fought ferociously. So sinasagot niya yung tanong na how or paano. Some adverbs can tell where an action takes place. Example, the birds flew out of the cage. Okay? So, yung adverb dito is the color red, which is out. So, it says that the birds flew out of the cage. So, the question that we can create from this sentence is, where do the birds flew? Okay, so you can answer flew out of the cage, meaning the word out answers the questions where. So it means it is an adverb. An adverb that tells where an action takes place is an adverb of place. Okay? So, kanina, yung adverb of manner answers the questions how. The adverb of place answers the question where or saan. Okay? So, tandaan nyo, may clue na kayo. Pag may nabanggit na place, automatically, that is an adverb of place. Okay? So, let's proceed. The crowd went away. The verb is went and it used the away. Some adverbs can tell when an action takes place. When? Kailan? Nikki and Ricky study every day. An adverb that tells when an action takes place is called an adverb of time. It talks about time and it's answer the question when. My father will join a gym soon. Soon yung adverb of time. Most adverbs of manner end in the syllable ly, but not all words ending in ly are adverbs. So, it is a clue. Kapag may ly, automatic that's an adverb of manner. Words that modify verbs is an adverbs. Nouns, adjectives. Okay? So, let's talk about the difference of these two. Words that modify. Recently, we studied about adjectives. So, ang adjective, naglalarawan siya ng noun or ng pangalan. Differently, adverbs modify verbs or action words. So, ayun yung kaibahan niya. Pag naglalarawan siya ng pangalan, siya ay adjective. Pero nagpanaglalarawan siya ng action word or salitang may kilos, adverb siya. Okay? Example, nouns ha, ang ay mo modify ko. The girl is beautiful. Siyempre, ang girl is a noun. At dinescribe ko siya bilang beautiful. Ibig sabihin, that is an adjective. So, in other words, kapag naman ang example, the birds fly high. Okay? So, ang ginamit ko dong verb is fly. Paano siya lumipad? High. Ibig sabihin, ang minodify ko is an action word. Nagpapakita ng kilos, which is fly. Gumamit ako ng high, that is an adverb. So, ibig sabihin, siya ay adverb kasi nagmodify siya ng salitang kilos or adverbs. Okay? Huwag malilito. Nouns, nagde-describe sa kanya adjectives. Okay? The girl is beautiful. The boy is humble. Pero kapag adverb, kailangan may salitang kilos or merong action words. Okay? The girl runs fast. Okay? Okay, so let's proceed. So let's continue. The newspaper daily. Okay? So dito, meron action word. That is read. Sinasabi, I read the newspaper daily. At pwede siyang sumagot sa tanong na kailan. When do you read newspaper? You can say, daily, meaning this is an adverb. Kasi sumasagot siya sa tanong na kailan. Unlike kanina, India is a daily newspaper. Daily, of course, is an adverb. Pero, dito sa sentence na to, newspaper is not a verb. Hindi siya action word. Siya ay isang noun. Meaning, hindi siya minodify hindi siya ginamit bilang modifier ng verb. So, meaning, hindi siya pwedeng i-classify as adverbs kasi hindi siya sumasagot na tanong ng when, how, or where. Okay, malinaw ba yung difference? Huwag malilito. Again, you can always go back to the first part of discussion kapag medyo nalilito ka para malinawan ka before you answer your learning tasks. Some adverbs modifies other verbs. I ran quite fast. Adverb quite and the adverb fast. So, they are both adverbs. Of course, they are adverbs. An adverb can also modify an adjective. For instance, our example is, it is a very good dog. An adjective is good, modifying adverb. Okay, very good. Remember, adverb never modifies a noun. Adjective modifies a noun. So, yun lang yung kaibahan nila, okay? Okay, so for today's lesson, that will be all. Grade 4. Again, if you have questions or you find it hard to clearly remember everything that I say, you can always go back to the first part of discussion so that you can be ready before you answer your learning task. Again, this has been your teacher, Monica, and I'll see you again next time.